In 1929, workers restoring a palace in Istanbul found a map folded inside a pile of old documents. It was drawn in 1513, on gazelle skin, by an Ottoman admiral, and on it, at the bottom, was a continent that wasn't supposed to exist for another 300 years. The Piri Reis map, drawn in 1513 by Hagji Ahmed Muhyiddin Piri, Ottoman Admiral, cartographer, former privateer. He compiled it from 20 different source maps, including charts from Columbus, Ptolemaic maps from ancient Greece, Arabic sea charts, and Portuguese navigational maps. The surviving fragment, drawn on a single sheet of gazelle skin, shows the Atlantic Ocean, Europe, Africa, and the Americas with remarkable accuracy for a map made just 21 years after Columbus's first voyage. And then, at the bottom, a southern landmass. Antarctica wasn't officially discovered until 1820, 307 years after this map was drawn, but that's not even the most unsettling part. The landmass on the Piri Reis map doesn't just show a southern continent, it appears to show the coastline of Antarctica as it would have looked before it was covered in ice. The ice cap that now buries Antarctica formed over thousands of years. The ice-free coastline it seems to depict was last visible more than 6,000 years ago, before any known civilization could have mapped it. The theory that ignited everything. In 1965, Professor Charles Hapgood of the University of New Hampshire published a study claiming the map was copied from ancient source charts, made by a civilization that no longer exists, that had mapped the entire world, including Antarctica, before the last ice age. He sent his analysis to the US Air Force. They reviewed it, and said, the coordinates match. The counter-argument, most modern cartographers say the southern landmass isn't Antarctica at all. It's Patagonia, the tip of South America, stretched and distorted by the imprecise projection methods of the time. And that classical Greek geographers had theorized a large southern continent for centuries, without ever seeing it. Here's what every expert agrees on, regardless of which side they take. In 1513, this map was more accurate than it had any right to be. The South American coastline, mapped just 21 years after Columbus, is remarkably precise. The longitudinal coordinates are unusually correct for an era before reliable longitude calculation. Piri Reis himself wrote in the margins that he had access to maps he didn't fully understand, maps that predated his own sources by unknown centuries. Whatever he was copying from, it was extraordinary, and most of it has never been found. The map is real. It sits today in the Topkapi Palace Museum in Istanbul. It has been studied for a century, photographed, scanned, analyzed by cartographers, historians, and the United States Air Force. And the question of what Piri Reis was copying from, the ancient sources behind his ancient sources, has never been answered. A map drawn in 1513, from sources nobody has ever found, showing something that shouldn't have been there. Natural distortion or ancient knowledge? Drop your verdict below. And follow. There are 25 more maps, monuments and mysteries where this came from.